Hey everyone, what I'd like to do in this video is talk about Bitcoin Cash. I'd like to talk about the hard fork, which is happening in 4 days on the 15th of November. And I'd like to talk about some of the drama which is surrounding it all. And I say some of the drama, there's a lot of drama. Now, before I go on, I unfortunately have to add a disclaimer because, well, I've done a lot of videos, well I say a lot of videos, I did 2 or 3 videos about Bitcoin Cash in the past, and it's mainly been news related about something that's happened. And despite the fact in those videos I really, wasn't being strongly for or against the project, I received a barrage of comments from people that were very passionate about BCH, Bitcoin Cash. And I think anyone who's followed Bitcoin Cash will know that the people who follow the project are very passionate about it. And equally, there's a lot of people who support Bitcoin who are very passionate for Bitcoin and very strongly against Bitcoin Cash. And, all of this goes back to when Bitcoin Cash was created last year. Bitcoin Cash is apparently the original vision of Satoshi. And I say apparently, I don't care. If I'm honest, I really don't know which one is the real one. I think a lot of this is just people arguing semantics more than anything else. And this is why I'm adding this disclaimer, because I don't own any Bitcoin right now. I don't own any Bitcoin Cash. I really don't have a dog in the fight. So, yeah, whether one is the real vision, one is not. I'm really not strongly for or against the project. Certainly not, as much as others have been in the past. The only thing I've really had against Bitcoin Cash was the fact that they've used the bitcoin.com domain name to say that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. And I don't like people being misled. And yeah, I don't think that's good for crypto. But I've got nothing against the project per se, nothing against Roger Ver, nothing against anyone else associated with the project. But I think it is fair to say that Bitcoin Cash from the very beginning, from the start with Roger Ver, with, is it Jihan Wu from Bitmain, I think there's always been some sort of drama that's followed the project. And part of that is due to so many people being for the project and so many people being against it. It's like a Bitcoin civil war, if you will. But that being said, now that you know that I really don't care, which one is the true vision, etc., I want to talk about the fork first. Now, I was going to do a quick summary about the fork in my own words, but I'm going to put this out there. I don't claim to be the most knowledgeable about the fork, if I'm honest. And, I was at the conference. I've not read a huge number of articles about the actual fork, the technical details of it. I've actually read more things about the drama surrounding it because, quite simply, all the drama that's been surrounding this fork is unavoidable. If you're on Twitter, if you're reading any kind of cryptocurrency news, well, you will have seen all the drama surrounding this fork. So I've got an article here from Global Coin Report, and I'll just kind of summarise some of the things here. So it says that November 15th approaches the Bitcoin Cash hard fork. The hard fork gained unexpected support from two well-known cryptocurrency exchanges, Binance and Coinbase. The fork was originally supposed to be a Bitcoin Cash, a method for Bitcoin Cash to receive a new upgrade. However, there's a disagreement regarding the upgrade, which is leading to another code split. So on one side, you have Craig Wright, which many people call fake Satoshi, his N-Chain company, and they are creating a new coin called Bitcoin SV. That's what people are saying. Another side, it's saying you've got, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Amaru Seshes, but you've got Roger Ver on the other side with Bitcoin ABC, and they want to keep the original Bitcoin Cash. They want to do, well, this is the thing, both sides are claiming that they've got the original vision of Satoshi, which is obvious because one of them is now calling the new coin Bitcoin Satoshi's vision. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's basically a hard fork, there's an upgrade, and people are disagreeing about it, and there's a fork. And there's obviously a certain irony about this. I saw one tweet on Twitter about this, and someone said that not content with fighting over the original, over which is the original Bitcoin, people with following Bitcoin Cash are now fighting over which is the original Bitcoin Cash. Kind of summarises, what's happening there. With regards to the exchanges, on this article it says that Coinbase announced that it plans to support the Bitcoin Cash upgrade by Bitcoin ABC, which is the one that is there just now, the one supported by Roger Ver. They also stated that sending and receiving Bitcoin Cash on the platform will be paused 1 hour prior to the fork. With regards to Binance, it says that Binance did not pick sides like Coinbase, and instead it supports both of them. It promised its customers the ability to access digital assets on both blockchains. So what Binance are saying is that, when it does fork or if it forks, etc., they will support both coins. And that's a big thing because Binance is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange. And by them saying that they're not picking sides and they will support both of them, well, it kind of gives validations to Bitcoin SV and to the original Bitcoin Cash as well. Smart move by them. You know, why pick sides? Just support both and get lots of trading. So that's basically what the hard fork is about and what's happening. It's a very idiot-friendly view of it. I don't know the technical details as to why they're disagreeing. I realise it's got something to do with the block size going up to, I think it's 128 megabytes, I think. But as far as the drama goes, on Twitter, I've seen Roger Ver doing a video saying that he doesn't believe Craig Wright is who he said he was. I've seen some emails being posted about Craig Wright being very aggressive.
And so Craig wrote to me saying, if you want a war, I will do 2 years of no trade, nothing. In the war, no coin can trade. If you want ABC, you want shitcoins. Welcome to bankruptcy. It was nice knowing you. Bitcoin will die before ABC shits on it. I will see BCH trade at 0 for a few years. Will you? Side with ABC, you hate Bitcoin. You are my enemy. You have effing no idea what that means. You will. I am Satoshi. Have a nice life. You will now discover me when pissed off. And no, you could have had proof. Your choice. F you, Craig. That's his email in its entirety there.
It's one of those things, you know, a lot of it's hearsay and without knowing either person in real life, without knowing on the drama in the background, you don't know what's happening. But without doubt, there is a lot of mud being thrown by both sides. And it's a little bit like deja vu as to what happened last year when Bitcoin Cash was created. So the whole thing has got drama around it. And if you look on Twitter, there's a huge number of discussions about it. Everyone's picking sides or saying that, well, some people aren't picking sides. Some people are just laughing about it all, you know, because this has all happened before. I really don't know which one is the true vision of Satoshi, whether it's Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin Satoshi vision. It's one of those things that I do think a lot of people now are just arguing semantics. And it's becoming almost religious. You know, it's like you see these arguments in religious communities where people are like, no, Jesus meant this, or Allah meant this, or that kind of thing. And people are disagreeing about what the original vision was. And you can draw some parallels to that with the way that people are saying, no, Satoshi meant this and Satoshi meant this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny, you know, 10 years after Bitcoin was created, people are still arguing about what Bitcoin was really created for, etc. Now, all the mudslinging and all the disagreements about the upgrade is one thing, but I came across another article and I saw someone posting about it today, and it's about Sharkpool. Now, so it's a prominent Bitcoin Cash startup. So this is a coin that was started, a pool started by Bitcoin Cash, apparently. Dubbed Sharkpool, the service aims to conduct a two-pronged attack on other cryptocurrency networks, exclusively mining empty blocks and then selling the profits for Bitcoin Cash. In the announcement, the group said it believes all cryptocurrencies, except for its preferred version of Bitcoin Cash, are acts of war against Bitcoin. Those are really strong words. All altcoins, including forks and splits, are acts of war against Bitcoin, are going to be treated as such. Sharkpool miner will exclusively mine empty blocks in all alts and sell the profits for Bitcoin Cash. We're looking for capable generals to hunt alts down. Capable generals? Jeez. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to this whole article and you can read more about it, about what they're trying to do with the empty blocks and all that. But this is, honestly, when I first read this, I don't know if it's a parody or not, or if it's a joke. But from what everyone else is saying, this is legit. I don't know. It's bizarre talking about generals, talking about the one true vision. This is, you know, look, we're entering cult territory here. And whether, you know, whatever side of the fence you're standing on this, as I said, I honestly don't care about any of it. I can sit back, relax, get a pint down the Winchester and just, you know, watch it all and see what's happening. But I think anyone can agree that regardless of what, whether you like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin S3 or Bitcoin whatever, I think it's fair to say that there's a lot of adults acting like children here. I think that's the best way to summarise it. People saying that they're going to attack other coins and get the empty blocks and then convert it to the one true Bitcoin at Bitcoin Cash and all that. See all this stuff, I'm strongly against all this. I really do think that all of this is a big negative, and I think it's detrimental to cryptocurrency as a whole. I really do think that. And it's these kind of things, this kind of infighting and all that hurts the industry more than helps it. And I do understand people being passionate about a project. Certainly when people have put years of their life into it. Certainly when people have invested a huge amount of money into it and when they're financially tied to a particular coin or project. I do understand all that, and I do understand why people are passionate about it. I do understand that, but it's just the way that people are handling all this. I don't know. I just can't relate to it in any way. I don't know. It's like the whole thing is just mind-boggling, if I'm honest. It's almost becoming a parody at this point. It's becoming like some sort of joke, and I had to check that this wasn't something on the Onion. So yeah, there's a lot of drama surrounding this, and I haven't even scratched the surface as to all the drama that is surrounding it. If you check Twitter, if you check any kind of cryptocurrency news website, you'll see a lot of news over the last week or two about the Bitcoin Cash fork, and you're going to see a lot more news over the next few days, and probably over the next week about it as well. So yeah. There you go, guys. The hard fork is going to be in a few days, and yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride and see what happens. As I said, both forks or both splits of the coin are going to be supported by Binance. The original Bitcoin Cash, well, the one that was there already, seems to be supported by Coinbase. I'm sure I'm going to get some comments from people saying that I don't understand the fork or I don't understand this or that. I would agree with you. I don't, all I really know is just from reading a couple of articles about it. I haven't dived deep into the forums or read GitHub or, went back and forth on Discord with people about this and what it's all about. As I said, I really don't care if it comes to that. But it's impossible to avoid this drama, guys. It really is impossible. If you're going to Twitter, you'll see a lot of people talking about this. And I guess I'm repeating myself at this point, but I do think that all these kind of things, when they're happening, I think these things are really bad for cryptocurrency. I don't think any good comes from it. And it's one of those things. We see this time and time again, though. We do see a lot of projects where they split, and we see a lot of developers who, 1 minute they're projecting themselves as very professional, as very reliable, and then the next minute they're throwing mud at each other, and acting like kids. It seems to be when there's disagreements with code, it really does bring out the worst in people. Let me know what you think about it, though. Let me know what you think about the fork. Let me know if you believe there is one true Bitcoin or whatever that is. Yeah, give me your thoughts on it, guys. Leave a comment below. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Take care.